I can sneak up on people? Do you have an unknown commodity in there?
I don't think Jeremiah's going to sneak up on anybody. He's been a featured running back for us the last 2 years, certainly. And he was a co-starter in our opinion. I mean, he played, and he and Jonathan spelled each other. And in some regards, Jeremiah was the dominant back in several of the games he played in with Jonathan last year. I still remember the Washington State game where he scored 2 touchdowns the first 2 times he touched the ball. I think that certainly losing a player of the stature of Jonathan Stewart, first round draft, whatever he was, 12th to 13th pick as a junior, he was a talent, there's no question about it. But the combination of Jeremiah and LeGarrette and Andre, I do think will help ease that loss. I think it'll help support the quarterback. I think Jeremiah will sneak up on some people simply because he's not a national name, but I think once people see him go and see the type of football player that he is, he's one of the best football players on the team. He can play corner, he can play wide receiver, he can play running back, he plays on special teams. He's a talented young man, and I'm excited to hopefully see him blossom this year. LeGarrette and Jeremiah will probably rotate series. They'll both play. They're both capable of being a first, second, and third down back. There is no limitations on LeGarrette and his ability to help us. LeGarrette may be called on in some short yardage power situations because he is a big, powerful back with great balance. And so there may be situations where we bring him in for specific plays, but generally I look at all three of our top 3 backs. They can play on first down, they can play on third down. My first thought away. Jake Locker is a tremendous athlete, a tremendous quarterback, and a tremendous competitor. And he is, in my opinion, probably the most difficult weapon to defense in Division I football in the United States. He's faster than you think, he's stronger than you think, and he possesses a very strong arm, and I'm sure this year he will be much more accurate and improve his efficiency rating as a quarterback. The thing about Jake is that you have to be aware every single play where he is. It doesn't matter if it's a running play, an option play, a pass, or play action, because his ability to take the ball and run with it and create is very, very good. And he is extremely fast, and he has an attitude about not just running for a first down and get down or get out of bounds. He's going to run for a touchdown. He's not afraid to take on a pile and try to move that pile. So for us, it's 11 people on defense being aware of where he is every play. I have no idea. I mean, that's the beauty of a first game, but it's even more cloudy due to a new defensive coordinator, a fairly young defensive football team. So we won't really know the scheme they're going to run or how the matchups are for probably a couple series. Generally, we always start out, if we can run the ball, we're going to run the ball. But we like to mix in the pass and obviously keep people honest, and we're going to spread people out and make it a game of cover the field. How that all works out, I don't know. And again, we've had games where we've thrown it for 300 or 400 yards, and we've had games where we've run it for 300 or 400 yards. I don't make any predictions because in this situation, all the uncertainties, obviously we just want to be successful. We want to eliminate turnovers. I think that's the biggest thing, and we want to control the tempo of the game.